Welcome back to another episode of the Recap. I'm your host, Open Mind, along with your other host, DZ.
What's going on, everybody?
We back with episode 10, week 15 of Fantasy Sports Football. We about to jump into these lineups. Hope y'all been feeling well. Hope y'all been having some type of luck. You know what I'm saying? Today was the Saturday games was crazy, man. Like the Vikings almost lost to the Colts, but you still got to look at the Colts and say y'all blew a 33-point lead, right?
Yeah.
Y'all blew a 33-point lead. Ain't no excuse for that, man. Like the Colts is trash. The Colts is trash.
I can't see that. Like, how can you blow a lead like that?
Man, you trash. That's how. The Colts is trash. Listen, I ain't gonna hold nobody to us. I ain't gonna sit up and roast the Colts all day. Saturday NFL was nothing went. I'm glad we didn't do a show for Saturday's game because all of my predictions was wrong, but I didn't go public with them. Right? I didn't have no public predictions. In my mind, I was thinking it's gonna go this way or that way. I would put it like this: I give myself a C minus today on on my predictions for football. I just didn't go live public with it. So anyway, let's jump into the early slate. I'm gonna go ahead and bet $1 because I'm trying to get this big money. I'm trying to get this jackpot. Betting $1 put me in a good bracket. I'm gonna start the quarterback position off with Jalen Hurts, bro. Jalen Hurts against Chicago, and I'm throwing it to AJ Brown. Starting the show off with Jalen Hurts.
Wow.
Throwing it to AJ.
You think he
Start it
well?
off.
Let me see here. Is Chicago defense any good? Oh, they okay. I wouldn't say they're the best. Okay, let's see here. Man, I did pretty well last week. Let's see, but we got Zeke and Dallas going up against Jacksonville. What's your thought? How's that Jacksonville rush defense? Let's see here. No, 14th in the league.
Man, they let DeAndre Swift and Jamal Williams run all over them, bro.
When? Last week?
No, when the Lions played the Jaguars, they beat the Jaguars.
That's true.
Lions, Jaguars, and DeAndre Swift and Jamal Williams, 2 running backs, had a field day. So I don't know the answer to that question. I just know the Lions are all over it.
I agree with you.
But Tony Pollard or Zeke, it doesn't matter. Both of them, if not, put it like this. Zeke might be the touchdown horse. Tony Pollard might be the yards horse.
That's
true. I don't know how it's going to go, but they both going to be in the game, and they both going to be, I can say 25 touches apiece. Zeke going to get 25 touches. Tony going to get 25 touches.
I can give you that. Or should we go with? Nah, I'm going to go Zeke. I was thinking about old man Patterson, but nah, I don't know yet.
Old man Patterson in New Orleans. I mean, I don't see why he wouldn't have a good game in New Orleans. But I want Miles Sanders because I just want Miles Sanders. Like, Miles Sanders is also a wide receiver as well as a running back. So give me Miles Sanders.
I give you that one. I would go Christian Kirk for wide receiver, but nah, not against that Dallas defense.
Nah, that's the one. You've been riding with Kirk all week, but you know better.
Not against Dallas. There ain't no way. I would pick Zay Jones, but it's against that Dallas. Let me go. I got a question for you. Do you think the Lions' offense has improved on the pass and tip wise? I mean, their defense.
The defense, yes, but no. If you're looking at Garrett Wilson or anybody from the Jets, I recommend it because the Lions allow a lot of points.
Okay, yeah.
They allow a lot of. You said it right. They allow a lot of passing yards.
Gotcha.
They don't allow a lot of rushing yards. So I would say fade anybody running against the Lions, but pick any receivers against the Lions.
That's
on any team, any given Sunday.
Yeah, I was thinking Wilson. That's what I was going for. Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, Garrett Wilson will have a great. And Old Faithful on defense, I'm going with the Cowboys.
Oh, man. Well, hey, against Trevor Lawrence, though?
Yeah, I'm going with the Cowboys.
Yeah, he surprised me last week. I picked him because he was cheap, and boy, did he pay off.
Yeah, I'm going with the Cowboys.
You still want him.
That's what it is.
That's true. Let me see here.
You know what? I want to change the pick. Instead of getting AJ Brown, give me Devontae Smith Eagles instead of AJ Brown. So swap AJ Brown with Devontae Smith.
Yeah, that gives us a little bit more money. Let's see here. I would go with Chris Olave, but he doesn't get that. How about DeAndre Johnson? Nope. Man, is it? Yeah, the pickings are very slim.
There's some good picks out there.
I know. But do you want to pick Juju against Houston? Wait a minute. No, see, because
some picks down there at the bottom. It's these other receivers. Like, you haven't been paying attention.
that's true.
Click on DJ Shark.
Say where?
Click on DJ Shark's game log.
Who's?
Just click on DJ Shark's game log.
Oh, Junior. Where did he start getting all these targets from?
That's why I said you ain't been paying attention. You ain't even picking him. It's about 4 players. It's about 4 wide receivers down here in the 4,500,000 range. I'm talking about starting from Zay Jones going down. It's about Zay Jones. I mean, it's about 4 people that you can pick right now. That's not 8,000, 7,000, 6,000, or even 5,000. There's some good receivers on this list. There's not no slim pickings, because I heard you say slim pickings. Nah, it's some good receivers on here.
Yeah,
it's just on you.
Yeah, I see.
know. I know who I'm finna pick without a shadow of a doubt. Who I'm finna pick.
When in the hell did Jarvis Landry become so cheap?
Because he trash. That's why he become cheap. Because game law. You'll see why he cheap. His game law, he ain't doing nothing. That's why he cheap.
True.
He ain't doing nothing. Jarvis Landry ain't doing nothing. Even against a matchup where he's supposed to be, he ain't doing nothing.
Okay. You know what? I got a feeling you're gonna go down there to the bottom of the list. I'm gonna go with George Pickens.
Yeah, I don't see where he at.
5,000 Pittsburgh. You hear me?
Yeah, because it's Carolina. Okay. All right. I'm going over here to the flex and get this receiver out. There's 3 receivers that you could have picked. I'm picking DJ Shark because that's a good matchup. I don't know why you didn't pick DJ Shark. I think it's because you don't believe in them Lions. But
no,
okay.
Not like that. No. Not yet.
So
I'm
not DJ Shark. You got Michael Gallup. You got let me see who else is. You got Dalton Schultz, Chris Moore in Houston. Schultz is a tight end, but he could have been in the flex. You got Chris Moore in Houston. Click on Chris Moore game log. Chris Moore, $4,200 receiver.
Houston got dang, he got 11 targets last week. He gets the ball
out there as number 3 receiver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just using those for example. So
okay.
I'm gonna get. Where's he at? We'll got this pick. Got DJ Shark. I had.
You had Jalen Hurts, Elliott Sanders.
DJ Shark. Putting Shark in the flex.
Yep. Gotcha. And I think I'm gonna go with Conklin.
All right, Conklin in the Jets. So, Jalen Hurts, Ezekiel Elliott, Miles Sanders, Garrett Wilson, Devontae Smith, Pickens, Conklin, DJ Shark, and the Cowboys. What into that? Let's see.
So we're going tiers, right?
All right. Not yet. Afternoon Turbo 2 games.
NFL Classic 425. Tennessee and going up against Chargers.
2 games.
Cincinnati going up against Tampa Bay. Ooh.
I don't even want to be bothered with that game. Give me. Well, you know what? I picked the quarterback first, so you go ahead. I was going to say something, but I forgot I went first. So you go ahead and start us off with the quarterback wide receiver combo.
And I would say Herbert, but is he even? He's in the best spot. Yeah, I'm going to go Herbert. I'm going Herbert.
All right.
And who's he going to throw to? Dang. Can't go wrong. I'm going Allen.
Keenan Allen, I'm gonna go ahead and get Eckler because Tennessee is not going to stop Austin Eckler.
Gotcha. Let me see. Is Mike Williams still relevant since they both here?
He's not. He's not. Well, he had a good game the last 2 games he played, but I think it's Joshua Palmer that's really the number 2 receiver if you just did Chargers.
Yeah, Mike Williams is more like he's touchdown dependent. It looks like it.
Right, he's touchdown dependent, but Palmer is more like a workhorse slot receiver, and then Mike Williams is Mike Williams.
Yeah,
I mean
Keenan Allen. Yeah, I'm gonna go Joshua Palmer.
Okay, we got 4 Chargers. Henry is not gonna. He's gonna do well, but not worth the amount of money he's gonna put out. I'm gonna go ahead and go with Fournette at running back.
Fournette's back.
Fournette is back, and I'm picking Fournette at running back because Cincinnati ain't really gonna stop Fournette. And plus, Tom Brady is trash. He needs to hand the ball off. Yes, I said it. Tom Brady is trash this year. He's trash. So he's gonna have to hand that ball off to Fournette a lot. He's gonna rely on Fournette a lot. So Fournette, I can see him win or lose, doesn't matter. Fournette's gonna be getting a lot of work because that's the only player on that team that's guaranteed to do something. Whereas Mike Evans and Godwin, depending on whether or not Tom Brady can get some blocking, because they own line is trash. The offensive line is trash. They need Fournette.
I kind of agree with you there. Let's see
That's
here.
just the situation in Tampa Bay.
Since you said all like that, let's go Bengals defense.
Bengals defense it is. All right, you got the Bengals on defense. I'm going to grab another one of these receivers over here. No, touch. Tennessee receiver. They're not going to do that. Significant. Okay, so T. Higgins is questionable. Jamar Chase.
I think he's back to his old self.
Too expensive though. If Higgins is questionable and Boyd is questionable, I think one of them is gonna play, but one of them is not gonna play.
That makes Jamar Chase stock go up, but
he's gonna be high owned.
Yep. But if he produces, as long as we have the other people, it should be fine. But yeah, we might have to get, if we pick him, we might have to see if we can get.
Well, if I pick Jamar Chase, I'm getting rid of Austin Eckler, and I'm gonna get Joe Mixon instead because I don't see why Joe Mixon won't have a good day. I think. But I think it would be wise to get rid of Keenan Allen and get because they're the same price.
I think Austin Eckler is probably a better bet because I did not know Tampa Bay's rush defense is that bad now. It seems like everybody's running the ball all over.
You're right. They definitely do need that. We run out of money, and that's if we get Jamar Chase. We don't have to get Jamar Chase.
That's true.
But I don't want none of Tennessee's receivers. None of them. I don't want none of them. I don't want a Tennessee receiver. What I may have to do, I got to get rid of somebody. Can't keep somebody because we don't have no money.
I mean, do you think
might be better the Chargers defense instead of Bengals? Yeah, probably need to get. This is what we got to do. We don't have to do nothing. We just don't have to. We have to get rid of the defense. You can't get the Bengals on defense.
Okay. Ooh, no, I won't go Tampa. There ain't no way in hell I'm picking Tennessee. So yeah, I'm gonna go Chargers.
Chargers on defense. The tight end should be Chig Okono for the Titans. Okonkwo, I think I might have said his name wrong.
Yeah,
and that gives us a better.
Yeah.
Good. He's a good tight end. He is.
I know. I've seen him play.
He's a good tight end. Yeah, he's a good tight end. He's consistent, and he's actually on par production wise with Derrick Henry.
Wow. At a
just
cheaper
production
price.
wise.
At a cheaper
Yeah,
price too.
yeah. And it's just because he's a replacement tight end for whoever. He's their star tight end right now, and he's getting a lot of production, and they leaning off of him. They play action off of Derrick Henry and throw him the ball, and then they'll fake it to him or act like make it look like they throwing it to him and hand it off to Derrick Henry. So him and Derrick Henry is kind of like a 1-2 punch. That a Conquo dude.
That's good. All right, so who you? Oh,
Now,
go ahead.
well, I got the tight end. So now, starting from Godwin down, you can get who you want now. We just needed to get rid of the defense. That's why our money was spending too much money on that defense.
Okay, but did you get down with Austin Eckler or did you not?
We got Austin Eckler.
Okay, so you want to keep. I wonder, instead of Jamar Chase.
No, I took him out. I don't have Jamar Chase.
No, I'm thinking instead of Jamar Chase, what if we pick up Austin Eckler and Joe Mixon? But then that'll leave us.
What about? Yeah, you saying you want somebody from Cincinnati?
No, I'm just saying, like, what if we had Austin Eckler and Joe Mixon? That was my scenery. I didn't. Yeah. See, looking at Chris.
That would force us to pick 2 Tennessee wide receivers.
Yeah. No, pass. I'll pass. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for offending anyone out there.
I don't care who I offend. The Tennessee Titans is trash. I'm saying it. I don't care. I don't want to take receivers. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, but I don't want the Tennessee Titans receivers.
Yeah, they should have never gave up AJ Brown. Yeah, I'm gonna go Mike Evans.
Mike Evans then right here, 42. I think I'm probably gonna get Gerald Everett at the tight end flex spot. How much did Gerald Everett cost?
$3,300. He cost too much.
I'm $100 short.
I mean, unless you feel okay going down to the Bucks or the Titans, defense wise.
Nah, I'm not okay with that. So what I might have to do is get Westbrook inline, the Tennessee receiver. He's the best Tennessee Titan receiver. He just, I guess I got to get him. So we got Justin Herbert, Austin Eckler, Fournette, Keenan Allen, Palmer, Mike Evans, Okonkwo, and Westbrook in the flex with the Chargers on defense. I like it. I'm gonna make another squad though off the show with some Cincinnati Bengals on it because the Bengals are going to win this game. We don't have to have Bengals in the squad, but the Bengals are going to win, and I'm definitely picking Jamar Chase.
Yeah, I think I might have something I want to put up my sleeve when I pick another lineup too for that slate. When I make up another, yeah.
Most definitely. All right, so let's jump out on the whim here. Let's do a big game tiers, all day tiers, big game. I'm gonna go ahead and start us off in tier 1. Give me Patrick Mahomes all day long in tier 1.
Oh, you don't have no choice there. Dang. They say Derrick Henry. I don't think Derrick Henry's gonna. He hasn't been the Derrick Henry of old. I don't see him.
He's not gonna have a good day in the Chargers. He got Nick Bosa and Khalil Mack to deal with him. The Chargers are not likely. Derrick Henry is gonna. He's not gonna have a good game against the Chargers.
Gotcha.
Tennessee Titans are this game. That's what I'm telling you. They're gonna lose.
Gotcha. And you want to know something? I'm gonna go for tier 2. Since we didn't pick him last time, I'm gonna pick him here. Jamar Chase.
Got Jamar Chase in tier 2. Since I have Patrick Mahomes, I won't Amon-Ra St. Brown. I do. I'm going ahead and pick Kelsey because they play in Houston, and Houston Texans trash.
Yep. And I got between Sanders, Mixon, Kamara, Connor, And Keenan Allen. Oh, jeez.
Well, that's an easy one right there. It's only one person on this list. I wish I had this tier 4 because I wouldn't waste. None of these dudes compared to the one guy on this list. None of these guys.
Really?
Especially his matchup. None of these guys have as good a matchup as this one guy I'm looking at. But I'm going to let you.
I was thinking Keenan Allen.
Not Keenan Allen. He's not the guy I'm talking about.
Oh,
Keenan Allen is not going to have a game as this other guys I'm looking at.
Oh, jeez. She might have been somebody, Miles Sanders.
Yep.
I just saw
Sanders, from this list right here, Miles Sanders is going to have the best production out of it. He's going to do better in his game than all these guys on this list.
Yeah, because
James Conner's going to, because he don't have a choice because Kyler Murray is out for the season, so they're going to rely heavily on James Conner. But I think it's going to be between James Conner and Miles Sanders.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be between in this tier. James Conner's going to have a good game because they don't have a choice but to rely on him. They got the second string quarterback. Kyler Murray's out for the season. They're going to rely heavily on James Conner. But Miles Sanders is on a hot streak and they playing them trash bears. So it's going to be out of them two. Both of these guys going to have a good day. I just think Sanders going to take it away.
Gotcha. Man, let's see here. You got the quarterbacks again.
So who'd you pick? You didn't tell me who you picked.
I picked Miles Sanders, tier 4.
Oh, okay. Tier 5, quarterbacks. Jared Goff, off top. Jared Goff.
You waste no time.
Going with the whole team, bro. I ain't playing.
I'm thinking Wilson. I think he's going to have the better game.
Yeah,
of 6. Out that tier.
Yes, out that tier, I think so too. Since I got Jared Goff, I'm looking for a lion and I can't find one. I cannot find a lion, so I'm gonna do what a lot of people probably haven't done, which is pick Cordell Patterson against the New Orleans Saints.
Yeah, dual threat.
Yep.
Let's see here. Jeez. I wonder, is Swift back to his old self?
He sure is.
But
he ran off.
Go ahead.
Look at his Jacksonville Jaguars production.
I know he ran all over. What happened last game?
They didn't use him that much. I think he got hurt. I think he got nicked or something, and they pulled him out the game.
Gotcha.
So he had 6 attempts.
Let's see here. 118. Fournette on the ground should be good. They got Schultz and McKinley. I don't know where the hell did McKinley. I'm going McKinley. Let me see.
Who was McKinley?
Jarek McKinley. Houston.
Oh.
Dual threat.
Can't argue there. All right, we got Pat Mahomes, Jamar Chase, Travis Kelce, Miles Sanders, Jared Goff, Greg Wilson, Cordell Patterson, and Jerick McKinnon. I'm about to enter this squad now. Let's mosey over to the NBA slate so we can close out the show and get it going, y'all. Get it going.
Which one are we going?
NBA slate. Let's see. Do I want the night game or do I want the early game? Give me 1 second. Hold on. Give me the night game because that seems to be the easiest slate. Early slate is not bad, but I think it's one of them slates that's just going. You know what? Yeah, give me the night slate.
Gotcha.
No, early.
You sure?
Uh-huh. I don't want to deal. I'm saying that because I don't want to deal with the Lakers.
Oh. Laker hater over there.
I'm not a Laker hater. I just don't know which Laker to pick. I don't know to pick LeBron or AD or Westbrook. I don't know. That's the thing. I don't really know. I don't know which Laker to pick. They too volatile. So instead of just doing a show about it, let's just do the early slate with Indiana Pacers and close it out. Because it's like I'm looking at it. I'm gonna do a lineup, but I don't want to do a show about it. I don't know. I can't. I have no confidence in my Laker pick. I have no confidence in Westbrook, no confidence in AD, and no confidence in LeBron as far as DFS. Now, will they win the game? Probably. But as far as their production on my lineup, they don't do what I need them to do on my lineup. They do what they need to do to win, and that's why I can't trust them Lakers, man, because they'll win the game, but that won't translate to my lineup, if that makes sense.
I agree with you there.
Then the Lakers will win. LeBron will do his thing. Westbrook will do his thing. Anthony Davis will do his thing. But none of that will help me win money, right? So that's why I can't deal with the Lakers, man. So to start us off, give me Halliburton at point guard at the 1. Give me Halliburton.
Gotcha.
Early NBA slate.
Oh boy, let's see here, man. You know what? I'm gonna go Wagner going up against Boston.
Totally agree, because I sure would have picked Wagner. Since there's no Jason Tatum off top, give me Jaylen Brown off top without hesitation.
Gotcha. Now we're down here in the power forward spot. Let's see here. I don't know why, but it's like Orlando's really decent now.
They're decent. They definitely a decent team. They very slept on.
Give me this guy called Paleo Banchero.
And give me Bo at the center spot, baby. Bo, baby. Give me Bo, baby.
That honest to you, that's really not a bad pick at all because Tatum's out.
Bo, bro. Whether Tatum was in or not, I got faith in this. I'm a fan. I'm a Bo fan. He ain't got a whole lot of fans. I'm one of his fans.
I think we shouldn't sleep on Robert Williams either. He's playing again too. Anyhow.
I ain't sleeping on. I just like Bo.
I know. Let's see here. Who should be good here?
Go down there in them trenches, in them $4,000 trenches.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. I'm gonna go. Wait, hold up. Indiana. Who's behind Nimhard? Forgot his name. I've been picking him lately too. He's been paying off.
McConnell?
No.
I don't know.
Benedict. Mathurin.
Oh, my hearing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got him. The guard.
All right, so let me take Halliburton out. And let me get let's see, not Halliburton. Yeah, give me Brunson. Jalen Brunson on the Knicks right there. Halliburton out to save some money.
You want Brunson?
Yeah, Brunson just to save some money. Just for somebody to give me high minutes. I'll take Aaron Naismith from the Pacers. 3,600.
Wow, you went way down there. 5,200. Let me see. Can I not get him?
You know what? Take it back. Instead of Naismith, give me Brogdon. Put him in the utility spot. Brogdon in the utility spot instead of Naismith.
They're gonna leave me with the forward. Okay, that leaves me with 3,900. Jalen Smith, hands down. All right, so we got Brunson.
With Jalen Smith?
Yeah.
All right. All right, go ahead. I'm listening.
Yeah, so we got Brunson, Wagner, Brown, Banchero, Bobo, Mathurin, Jalen Smith, and Malcolm Brogdon.
Enter the squad. Into the NBA squad. Because nobody on there costs $10,000.
And be honest, that's what I'm starting to notice. You really, unless it's absolutely necessary, you really don't need a high-priced guy in order to win a slate.
You don't. It's not necessary. It's not necessary because that high-priced guy is only going to do what he need to do to win. He's not thinking about your lineup.
That's
and
true.
And he don't control the prices. The prices are controlled by the people who run the casino, the people who run the asylum. So I mean, it's just what it is. And I think before we end the show, I want to say this. I think strategically, if you plan any type of fantasy sport, football or basketball, I think it's not smart to spend any more than $9,000 on a player. So play with the 9,000 range. Don't go past 9,500, I guess, if you want to give yourself a budget. I say that because these prices are set by the people who set up these these lineups. Like, we don't set the prices for these players, and their prices go up and down based off their production each game. And what I've noticed is that when a player has a good game, their price increases significantly, and when they have a bad game, their prices either don't decrease or decrease by maybe $100, maybe $200, right? Like you see Jarvis Landry. You see Jarvis Landry's all the way down there like 30-something hundred, but I can tell you Jarvis Landry started the season at 6,000.
He did. That is very true. The season, but to get down to 3,000, we're all the way in week 15 in the football's almost over with. Look how long it took him to lower his price. He's been trashed for 15 weeks of football, and you just now lowering his price at $3,000. You see what I'm saying? His price should have been $3,000. His price should have been $3,000 after week 3. He started off at $6,500 week 1 of football. I remember his price. Week 3 of football, he should have been $33,000. But week 3 of football, he was still in the 6,000, like high 5,000 range. True. That's what he was. And the reason is because the people who design these games, they feel as though. Hold on a second. Really? I'm doing a whole podcast. You got something to say?
No. No, that was my neighbor's dog. But no, I'm saying, you say it took them too long to lower his price, and that's using Jarvis Landry for example. That's what it is across the board with all these players. That's what it is across the board. Across the board, they don't lower their price that much when they have a bad game. But when they have a good monster game or just a decent game where they flaming, they jack the price up 500, 1,000, 300. They really jack the price up on these players, and it's like they keep moving the goalposts on you. Every week they move the goalposts, or every day. If it's NBA, it's every day. If it's NFL, it's every week. They're moving the goalposts on the prices of these players based off of last week's production or yesterday's production. But at the same time, when they have a bad game, y'all don't lower that price. You keep the price of what it is. And I'm thinking, like, we can't control that. That's what we do. So I say the strategy is, instead of looking at price, look at the matchup. And then look at the situation where if you got a player that costs $10,000, look for two $5,000 players that can give you equal the amount. Like, if their production doubles, you double their production. And if it's significantly more than that one player, then you need to split that $10,000 between two people. And in some cases, you can split that $10,000 between 3 players who cost $4,000 a piece. Right? Let's say you got a player that costs $12,000. $12,000 for one player. You can get 3 players for $4,000 a piece. Right? 3 players that start. Maybe it's a circumstantial start. Maybe they're not always gonna start. But this guy is about to start today in place of that other guy, and they cost $4,000. They finna give you some production. They're not finna give you a break the slate type production, but they finna play. They finna be on the court or on the field for $4,000. And they finna put out some numbers. They finna try to do their best because they know they're not gonna be out on the field or on the court again when the other dude come back. Because he's just second string of fill-in. You're gonna get that. You're gonna if you can pay attention and keep up with the constant goings on of each team. You can't do that 100%, but if you could, the best you can, see the situation. Who's playing today? Who's starting today? Who's not starting? Who's injured? When you see somebody injured, automatically you know somebody finna replace them. Go look at the replacement and see how much that replacement costs. More than likely it's $4,000. More than likely it's $4,000, $3,800. It's a cheap person. instead of spending $12,000 on one player because of their namesake. Because most of the time, they may do well, but they ain't doing well enough for you to win no money. Because even I pick Anthony Davis and LeBron James, and they cost 10 grand. But when I pick these dudes, they do what they gotta do, but it's not winning me no money. And the other players who cost 7,000 and 6,000 and 8,000, they giving me not monster numbers. And these guys, and you're able to put together a decent squad with everybody under 10 grand, and all of them these players is just balling out for you, and you cashing out. Strategically, it doesn't matter if they're a star player or not. It's all about the matchup, because they human beings at the end of the day. Just wanted to say that before we close out. This your boy Open Mind. Hoping y'all have a happy drafting. Happy week 15 of football. Merry Christmas, y'all. We'll see y'all next week. If we don't see y'all next week, definitely Happy New Year. Merry Christmas and happy holidays to everybody. Happy drafting. Creator bless y'all. Deuces.